Hello and welcome back to another episode. So the last time I played the Krogan Vanguard, I had some weird build where I was going with I was going with Carnage instead of heavily relying on Biotic Charge, mostly because I just wanted some variety. This time though I'm going to do it right. So you've got Biotic Charge, you can get the damage or force, but I chose to get the radius, which lets me hit 2 targets. Increase the melee damage for 5 seconds after charging, and fully restoring my barriers. Pretty important to me. Damage reduction, reduced power speed penalty. I think you could get by with either one of these, honestly. I chose the penalty though because I'm going to be more aggressive. Power damage, weapon damage. Nothing terribly unusual there. And then in rage, I've got the extra melee damage because I want to hit things as hard as possible. So let's see if I get a decent one. I'm hoping to get Geth because Geth don't sync kill, which lets me play this character in its rotation ideally. And I can just tear the shit out of Geth all day. It does not matter. But we'll see what we come up with. Eventually. Alright, so it looks like we got into a game. I think this one's loading directly into the match, which is nice. Oh yeah. Yep. Perfect. So I've mentioned it before, with Barrier, you'll see the slight blue shimmer on my character. It's the only one you can do while you're on the run. So always keep that in mind. You can also detonate barriers to do some area damage. And you got servers again. Not really what I wanted. This is immediately after the Krogan Warlord, so 2 servers things back to back. Sit his ass down. So what else we got going on? Nice shoot Batarian. Surprise, surprise. Yo, I saw you. Where you is? But you see that? See that shit? Melee in this game is a little wonky. I'm hoping they really clean that up. Alright, so the Sentinel can't take cover, but normal Krogan can. The Sentinel's just too damn big for cover. He's too cool to hide. And this is where I'm gonna miss having Carnage, though. Protect this stupid robot. That's cheesed. I apologize to my teammate, I did not mean to take the kill, I just wanted to help. Oh, nice. Someone's brought a drone. That'll be handy. And in the last episode I talked about right-hand advantage, so this time I'm going to talk about health and shield gating, which is essentially a mechanic designed to help you if you get into a bind, though if you learn to abuse it, which a Vanguard is pretty well suited to, you can do some pretty extraordinary things as well. So the health, or the shield gate, is where you run out of shields. You notice you just stop taking damage for a second or two. you can use that on purpose with a Vanguard since you fully recharge your shields. It gives you the maximum amount of time. There's a cooldown between shield gates, but it's pretty generous. And if you charge on cooldown, you basically have to be taking a ton of damage or really fuck up in order to die on this character. That's it, I'm probably going to die next wave. Health gating does the same thing, but you ever notice how when you get shot by a Scion, for example, the first shot will take out your shields, the second shot will bring you down to like 2 health, and then the third shot is the one that actually downs you? The health and shield gating is actually the reason that all of the NPCs in this game have their, or all the big like sniper siege NPCs fire in 3s, is specifically for shield gating and health gating. Yeah, I could have revived that guy right away, but I wanted to go clear out the threat. Because, you know, if the things that knocked him down are still alive, they can just knock him down again, right? But I misjudged how much there was actually in the area. But I still got him up. I'm still helping. Now, the big thing to keep in mind about the Krogan Vanguard, as opposed to all the other Vanguards, is the Krogan Vanguard, the biotic charge is the slowest, but it hits the hardest. It has the highest force component and the most damage of all of the charges. What? What are you doing to me? Oh man. I'm lagging out. Fuck. Wait, no, maybe not out. Maybe just lagging. All is well, all is well. Fuck. And of course I can't. Unfuck myself. Alright, cool. Cool. Everything's alright. Everything's okay. And in the last episode I was talking about how Krogan Rage made you regenerate health, but maybe that's just the something the Warlord does. Damn it. Melee always feels wonky as hell in this. This is a bad choice. This is a bad choice. Do this. Those biscuit games. And there you go. I was using the right-hand advantage again. It allows you to essentially take cover with things. Oh, fucking more pizza. I'm tired of this. Because I feel like I have to sprint carry in order to fairly contribute to the team because I know how to, even if I fuck it up sometimes. But I don't like to have to sprint carry. But I don't want to just sit there and lollygag and bring the team, you know, make shit take longer than it has to, you know? Torn. Dead turret. Alright, cool. You took care of that. Crimson Patriot, the one that went down before, too. Also, fun with ragdoll physics. Yeah. Alright. So, let's see. I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. Ooh, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. I'm making mistakes. Gonna have a very good cake. Bam. Nice. No, fucking super ass in the way. But, alright, so so I'm not gonna really get to do it correctly. When I was talking about wanting to fight the Gath because I can't sync kill, which allows me to do the perfect rotation with this guy, it's, biotic charge, heavy melee, biotic charge, heavy melee, heavy melee. Doing that will keep you constantly on the offensive and refilling your shields fully about every 2.5 seconds. You do that, you can just jump into a pile of pyros and murder them, or just not give a shit about a prime, because he can't do anything about you anyway. It's pretty solid. I think 3 pyros is the magic number, though. If you get above that, you can start to really suffer, because they'll murder you faster than you can charge and heal yourself. I actually murdered the cloaked banshee next to the dragoon I was charging. I'll take it. Damn. I missed. Alright, phantoms are not nearly as big a problem as I was expecting them to be with these melee spec Krogans. Fuck out of here. I also really like that you backhand everything so hard, you just fling it across the room. No, fucked up. Or maybe I did? I don't know. I think I did. There. Put some shields back and try this again. Same thing. God damn. I just can't today, apparently. That is a turret. So we're gonna go deal with that. Fuck out of here. Another nice thing about biotic charge is you don't get any combo detonation advantages, but you do detonate every kind of combo, kind of like warp. So if we do have a combo guy, it's actually still in their best interest to prime combos that I'm charging things on and just let me detonate them over and over. Because then they only have to activate 1 skill instead of 2. So even though the combos themselves are going to be a little weaker if they're like super combo spec, there are they can throw out more of them. Fucking. I think we're both trying to use this for right hand advantage at the same time. It's not working out. Wave this 10. I'm only gonna burn a missile on wave 10. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, fuck. Bad times. There, I've contributed my 2 missiles. I've done a fair amount. Banging. I wonder if other people can see me headbanging. Okay, cool. I'm making some right hand advantage there. And chances are most people have been taking advantage of health gating, shield gating, and right hand advantage without even realizing it. Like right here, I'm safe. They can't shoot me. I can shoot them. Hello, lovely. No, fuck, no, fuck. Oh. Alice over there. Making mistakes. Making mistakes. Man, I tapped that wrong. So I've mentioned it before, but biotic charge also temporarily makes you invulnerable while you're charging, which is a really good way of not dying to things like missiles, but if you time it wrong, like I just did a second ago, what you end up doing is hitting the target before the missile spawns, or whatever, and then not getting the effect of your invulnerability that you were looking for. Okay. Made a mistake, son. Alright. Let's see. Got 120 on the clock. Whee! Anything over here? Yes. Friend, where'd you go? Hello. Boom. Nice. Let the Turians kill the Atlas. That way I don't get sync killed. I mean, let them have a share of the glory. Yeah. Totally not being selfish. That's right. Not the warlord. I can actually use the cover. Yeah, you done. Alright, cool. So, hope you enjoyed the Chargebot Krogan a little bit more than the Carnage Krogan, which was probably an offense to your sensibilities. But, have a good one, and I hope you continue to enjoy. Thank you for watching.